He's been a Super League clash between the Rhinos and the Tigers. The Tigers out for revenge from the last-minute victory down at the Jungle earlier in the season. Saturday night fever here at Headingley. An unusual day to be playing and an unusual time to be kicking off, 5:05. But Castleford certainly come to Headingley without air and raper, but with plenty of passion in their sort.
All us know, Phil, as I say, whether it's down there or at Headingley, don't fall book away, because all you get is pride and passion. Sometimes maybe a bit too much passion. You've got to play with your heads in these games. That's why we usually get close games, cracking games for spectators, and obviously the coaches will not be losing sleep over it, because the Lions say a nice easy win, but I think it'll be close again this evening, Phil. So with perfect conditions, top referee, two great teams, great game.
A bit more, this is Phil Daly. We'll run through the Rhinos side now. Francis Cummins at full-back, then it's Graham Mackay, Chev Walker, Keith Senior, Carl Pratt to make up the back line, and at half-backs from Wayne Yestin Harris and Ryan Sheridan at scrum half. The pack for the Rhinos, 8 Darren Fleary, 9 Lee Jackson. Jamie Matthew gets his third start of the season. Number 20, number 11 Adrian Moy, 13 Kevin Sinfield, and the loose forward is Andy Hay. And the Tigers, they line up Jason Flowers, John Wells, Barry John Mather, Michael Eager, Darren Rogers, Danny Orr, Brad Davis, Darren Shaw, Andrew Purcell in for Aaron Raper, Nathan Sykes, Lee Harland, Dal Fritz, and the captain loose forward Adrian Bowles, and it's the Tigers have the ball first.
Here comes actually for first touch, running across. Harris goes into him. Helper Sinfield brings it to the ground. Here's the assassin, runs at Matthew. Harris in there again. Perfect conditions here at Headingley. Big Artie, run one as ever. Matthew brings it to the ground. Paul Tattle, glass collected out to Cheesy. Beaver Brad's gone with him. It's brought to the ground. Last Tattle coming up. Beaver Brad's on right hand side. Glass collectors want to kick out a marker. Under pressure, but Cummins will fade it easy and bring back for Leeds.
Yeah, Cummins just over the 20-metre line. Speaking to Dean Lance earlier today, he mentioned the perfect conditions. There's no wind to speak of. No real heat, it's overcast day, but perfect conditions for playing rugby league, a firm pitch. And now this is Darren Fleary, drives it up, runs straight through Lee Harland, but he's brought down with the help of Nathan Sykes on the 30. This is Sinfield, created so much last week, will he be doing the same effect tonight? Jackson finds Matthew coming across fields, gets the ball away to Jackson now finds Sinfield pushes off the tackle of Vowles, Eager trying to get the tackle in. Sinfield offered the offload to Walker, but thought better of it. He's up to the 40-metre line. It's the last tackle now for Leeds. Harris has ball in hand, gets to Sheridan will kick to the corner. There's plenty of space there, but it's going to be fielded well. Oh no, Wells slips, but he's eventually tackled by Pratt and Senior.
Both these catch wingers will be on the toes, because Finnegan, Freddie Mercury's on the bench, waiting for a slip up. Magnificent form last year, the shoulder injury. Here's Big Artie. Lively start. Both teams had a free so far. Here's the assassin stepping back in straight into Harris. Sidestepped him before Harris moved, actually, straight back to him. Glass collectors straight to Cheesy, up goes Cheesy, gone through Cheesy. Now then, Collie must be. Give him Collie. Oh, that's a late call. Gone for a forward pass, but Phil said it, knock on play, the ball must have been just good. We'll watch that again, but late call, but good run from Cheesy, good backing up from Collie.
Yeah, Bowles at the last play of the ball, the judge to have knocked on, but good run in there. Castleford showing they've got plenty in their army to threaten the Rhinos. Of course, Leeds will have known that well and truly. Sheridan goes to the short side with Harris. This is Senior in the form of his life now. Keith Senior showing what a Great Britain quality centre looks like. Pratt now finds Harris to Morley. He'll be looking for a big game, was subdued last week. Jackson now finds Matthew has run his outside him, but just takes the tackle himself, or he's brought down there by number 8 Nathan Sykes. Jackson finds Andy Hay, of course the former Tiger, always performs well against his former club. Jackson getting to the short side. Sheridan, short ball to Morley looking to get to the line, He's caught 5 metres short. It's the last tackle. Referee shortcoming signals that. Sheridan has the ball, puts a little grubber kick through, but it'll be well caught there and brought out by the Tigers.
Collier read it well. Moving it wide, shape of the assassin. Trying to get out outside of Harris. Tracked him across. Fetched him to terra firma. Monkey bought first touch. Had a big game last week for Morgie. Along with Glass Collector. Beaver Brad moving it out wide to Brucey boy. Brucey. Flat ball to Unsung Hero. Runs at Mozza. Brings him to ground. Cheesy. Set up well. Collie gone with him. Last tackle coming up. Rattling through sixes. There's Beaver Brad. Cass moving it long. The assassin out to Monkey. Cass moving on last tackle. Monkey's looking for inside pass. Oh, ball's going to get out. Picked up by Big Earn. Play on. Still going. Takes a tackle. Leeds did well running traffic there, Phil, because they definitely try on the cards there, but run traffic, so he cut his options down.
Good play by the youngsters there. Chev Walker and Kevin Sinfield both kept their heads and kept their cool, and Leeds come away with the ball. This is Mackay, who's come across from his wing. Jackson finds Hay. Hay is senior outside him. He's brought down there by 22 Andrew Purcell. This is Morley. Morley on a charge. Makes a good 10 metres before he's brought down. Jackson, quick play the ball. Finds Matthew. Matthew to Fleary. He's brought down 35 metres out from the Tigers line, but it's the last tackle. And as Mick mentioned, we're rattling through the sets of 6, and this is Sheridan. This will start another set for the Tigers with John Wells.
Positive there, Orson. Went for it, didn't let it bounce. Took it up batter. BJ. Stilts. Orson coming across. Jackson, Matthew, and well, complete run now in there. To bring in the ground. Glass Collector moving it wide. This is what Cass have been doing with good effect early on. Poor pass from Beaver Brad, but well picked up by Big Earn. Walker and Harris bringing the ground. The assassin, Beaver Brad. Big Artie, route one, runs at Jackson. Goes through, oh, he just hangs on, there's Jackson. Last tackle coming up. Brucey boy puts a kick in, goes for 40-20, but dissected Cummins, gone back to it. Pick it up and field it. Good chase up from Cass, trying to bring in the ground.
Yeah, it's the old adage, the kick's only as good as its chase, and that was a great chase there from Castleford. Penned Francis Cummins down inside his 20. This is Senior, who makes it up to that 20-metre line. Pratt in at dummy half, he scoots off himself down the blind side, looking to get a gap. And he's wrapped up there, just shy of the 30-metre line. Senior finds Matthew. Matthew coming back across, looking for the offload. Decides to go himself, still going Jamie Matthew. Good play there from the big Aussie. Jackson, Morley rather, from dummy half. Fleary now. Finds Sheridan. Sheridan, last tackle. He was outside of his 40, so he kicks down the middle of the park. Rogers is there, traps it first with his foot. Safety option there. Comes across to Mackay, but he's met by Walker. And Walker drills him over to the side of the pitch.
Good chase up, but ended well. There's Monkey. Strong upper body. Gets broader ground. Lively start from Cass, keep it ball alive is the assassin. Good ball, touch it. Equally good tackle from Andy, and it had to be. I think he's hit him a bit there and all. Big Artie route one. Tells a dummy, does Artie. Glass collecting dummy half. Artie Brucey boy. Tin Cummins again, that looks like a ploy, got to tin him now, then has it gone too far? It has. Obviously looking for Cummins and trying to make him turn round and chase this ball, but a bit too much weight on it. So it'll be a tap 25. Castle set the line and Lee's going to try and bring it out.
7 minutes gone, 0-0 the score. It's as tight as we expected it. This is Mackay. Can he break open this game? He had a devastating effect when he came off the bench down at the jungle. What can he do tonight? Jackson, short ball to Sinfield. Sinfield pushes up the first tackle of Bowles. Gets the ball away to Jackson. This is Hay. Had to stop to take the ball, but still going Andy Hay. Brought down 36 metres out from his own line. Pratt, little short ball to Morley, but the reception committee was waiting there for the Great Britain International. Jackson finds Fleary. Fleary bounces out of the first tackle. He's up to the halfway line. Leeds have tackle spare. Jackson goes to the short side, finds Sheridan. Sheridan running at the line. He was looking to get a short ball away to Senior there, but it wasn't on. Harris, last tackle, kicks ahead. Kicks to Rogers' corner. It's Rogers who takes the responsibility.
Tell you what, it's cat and mouse at the moment. Both teams testing each other out. Cass just finding a bit of space on outside because they're stacking, really stacking his leads, especially in Castleford. Couple of fat passes and get outside of him as here comes Big Hardy, route one to suck him in, and then it might just be trying that tactic. Glass collecting dummy half, finds Beaver Brad, and it is moving it out wide. Long ball. Orson to stop for it, comes back inside, takes Pratt outside, but he gets to him. Cass obviously going to play it wide. It's Cheesy, good ball to Colley. Colley through middle now then. He wants a runner. He's took Cummins on. Sinfield gets back. Brilliant run. Superb ball from Cheesy. Last towel coming up. Long ball, Viva Brad. Viva Brad. Oh, Mackay's got hand to it. Cass Edenfield. Good attacking play again from Cass. And the ball handling coming from an unusual source in the shape of Cheesy early on here at Headingley. Superb pass to Colley. Colley took Cummins on, went round him, but Sinfield got back, made the tackle. Cass had moved it down this wide down this left-hand side. I thought it might have been better employed going right, but they made that decision and Mackay's got an hand to it. So let's give Cass another set of 6. 20 out from Whitewish. Beaver Brad. Out to Brucey boy, Brucey, show it ball, the assassin, oh, back inside Monkey. Wanted a feather pass there and it come like a rocket. Morgan not going to blame Monkey there. I've seen that move before and invariably it ends up deck. So let off for Leeds, Sheridan to feed.
Yeah, Sheridan now finds Harris, Harris inside ball to Walker. Add to his hat-trick from last week. But extremely tight game, only 3 mistakes in the opening 10 minutes. And when you think about the tempo which the game's being played at, that's a tremendous feat. It's Morley, up to the 40-metre line, still going Adrian Morley, brought down, 42 out from his own line. Jackson now finds Matthew. South Stand appealing for offside from Castleford, but Stuart Cummins not interested in that. This is Hay looking for runners. One of those is Sinfield. Sinfield's away from the first tackle, but Eager's there, doubling up. Did well there, Michael Eager. Harris now gets his boots to it, sends it high. This will be a tester for Jason Flowers. Senior knocks the ball back, but he was offside when the kick was put through by Harris, so Castle will have the easy option here of coming away with it.
Can't believe a professional players getting within 10, making it easy for fullback. A superb kick from Harris. Come down with snow on that. There's Cheesy. Been outstanding this first 12 minutes or so. Brucey boy, what best pass to him? Here's Hatchett. Taking Harris on. Looks to offload to Assassin, but ball's locked in tackle. Struggling a bit is Hatchett, actually. I think could see a change. Tonka coming on there. All right, Tower. Oh, good ball from Big Hardy. Colley looking for work. Colley looking dangerous, coming up from back, coming on the short passes. That superb play. This time it was Big Hardy. Beaver Brad going across. Morley hangs on to him. Last tackle coming up. Unsung hero. Out to Brucey boy, puts a kick into space. Now the who's chasing. Just a bit to find. Hit on the post there. But, obviously, Cass players didn't read the play what Brucey were going on. So it's harmlessly indeed. Harmlessly indeed. It's going to be a tap 22. Leeds in possession, but it's all action here. And Cheesy and Colley's impressing Morgan for Cass early on here. Headingley.
Certainly attacking options for Castleford opened up Leeds on 1 or 2 occasions. The short ball, finding the gaps. This is Senior up to the 40, gets the offload out to Pratt. Can Pratt get away here? No, he's met there by John Wells, who pulls him down. Jackson, short ball to Morley. up to the halfway line. Leeds need to get their offloads going. That's when they look the most dangerous. Jackson gets the short ball to Senior. Senior lets it go to Pratt. This is Morley. Morley coming across field, still going Adrian Morley. He's eventually brought down there by Darren Shaw. Jackson finds Sheridan. Sheridan to Harris. Harris. Jamie Matthews been pulled up by Stuart Cummins here. It's a penalty to Cass. In case of the old verbals from the Aussie.
Thank you very much, Jamie. That is a criminal offence for Morgie. You're in possession, putting other team under pressure. Someone has said it, ref, you can't beat that fella in middle. I tried for 24 years and never did it once. Viva Brad, pinch touch on that far side. Glass collector. Viva Brad out to Brucey boy, Brucey. Short ball to BJ, BJ's got through down and look. Colley's there again, Colley. Chased by Walker. Superb play from Cass. Tal just short, BJ. Oh, he must be offside. Gonna be offside. No need to chase him, he's offside. Penalty to Cass. Gonna be disappointed. Did penalty straight away as soon as he went off his line. Mercedes side. Certain try. Viva Brad's questioning whether he should be in bin, but fine is penalising, but Cass having all better than early exchanges here at Headingley. Some superb short passing and a good angle running, splitting them for fun. Just a finishing touch, just ain't there. Colley been at end of three, just hanging on the legs, but there should have been another man maybe to take it off him. Cass singling are going for two. So Mr. Cummins, Johnny on the spot, very correct in his decision, straight up, he said offside. One or two Cass players wish they'd heard him because they've run all down there for now. Christmas cracking. So here comes Brucey boy then. Time to give a Brucey bonus, put Cass in front. Definitely not being a run of play, I'll tell you that. Only 1 minutes so far. That's the Tigers. Obviously been practicing during the week, these short balls and angle running. Finding Leeds out. Play a sliding defence. Where to be the sliding defence is to take a ball and come on an angle run. And that's what Cass have been doing. Here comes Brucey boy then. Trying to put first points on board. He's missed it. Ball kick taken by Pratt. Can we keep him on the line? He's done well at all. Got him up Whitewish.
Great stuff there by Carl Pratt. Did tremendously well. This is Andy Hay. He's got to make sure he doesn't get dragged in goal. He doesn't. Tremendous stuff from the Rhinos. Is it possible this game's moved up a gear now? This is Fleary. He drives it up and he's met there by 8 Nathan Sykes. Jackson gets the ball to Senior. Senior bumps out the first tackle, was brought down on the 20. Carl Pratt now finds Matthew. Matthew still going, Jamie Matthew. Last tackle now for Leeds. Still inside their 30. Chase is good by Davis, but he slips on the turf. And Harris kicks it straight into touch. And so Castle have the ball back, but there's a Leeds man down. Lee Jackson, I think it is, holding his shoulder.
Superb chase up from Davis, put Harris under pressure. Because if ball goes straight out on full, so Cass get another set of 6. Big Hardy runs at Simfield. Tonkatoy for first touch, offloads Viva Brad. Out to Monkey, Monkey takes Shem Walker outside, but he gets brought to ground. Plays the ball, is the assassin to Tonkatoy. Tonka straightening up, runs up Morley, takes a big hit. Cass inching closer to Whitewish. Viva Brad. Colley again. Superb so fast, kid. Not this time. Andy knocks him to the ground. Quick play of the ball, man. See Brucey boy, Brucey. Sells a dummy, but well wrapped up. Gets ball away, has play on. Picked up by the assassin. Not back to one, he says, because Leeds have missed it. Cass fans are shouting for back to one, but Brucey boy goes for a big kick across. And who's here for it? Cummins takes it well. Never took his eye off ball. Brought to ground, and Leeds live again.
He's excelled himself this season, Francis Cummins, since moving back to fullback. This is Senior. Ducks and turns and tries to find a gap. Still going Senior. This is Jackson, finds Matthew. Matthew dummies and takes it up himself. Good work there. That's what he's there for, the big prop. Gets the go forward. Picked up an injury though. 20 minutes just coming up. So didn't expect him to be, certainly himself or Fleary, to be coming off at some stage. As Dean Lance spells his bench. This is Sinfield having a right tussle with Adrian Bowles, and he's won it again there. Jackson looking for a gap, still going Lee Jackson. He's eventually brought down as he crabs across the field and really making him go forward though. This is Hay, and Leeds get their first penalty of the game, and Harris takes a quick tap, and he's met by Davis, and he's up to the halfway line, is Harris. Loves the quick tap, the Justin Harris. Whether it's the right option, people debate, but he's certainly got good yardage there. Jackson finds Fleary. Fleary still going up to the 30-metre line. Been in great form the past month, Darren Fleary. This is Matthew, finds Harris. Harris to Sinfield. Sinfield looking to create. Short ball inside to Graham Mackay. Good reverse ball there by Kevin Sinfield. He's in at dummy half now. Finds Harris. Harris looking for runners outside him. That's one of them, Sheridan. Inside ball to Morley. Morley still going up to the 10. Going on his knees. The last couple of metres there. Short side now. This is Sheridan. Sheridan, just a little reverse kick through. As Senior got to it. He has, you know. He certainly has. Stuart Cummins will check it because he's not giving Leeds anything on the tries so far today. He's going to have a look at this one. See whether Keith Senior was onside. They've already lost one try tonight because of offside. Oh, there's a hair's breadth in that one, and I think it might go against Keith Senior, this. Sky think it's a try. What Leeds fan Steve-O in the background here, he's saying his famous TRY. There's nothing wrong with a touchdown. Takes his time. It's a firm contact, but I think it's drifted wide. It has indeed. So 4-0 it stays, and for the Tigers, Mick, and all that pressure would be heartbreaking to concede that try.
Disappointing. They've been obviously put all pressure on this first 22 minutes. First chance Leeds get, they've come up with a 4 points. So it's all about taking your chances. Cass has split Leeds for fun this first 22 minutes, but they haven't been able to get men on to end of these breaks. And that's what Senior's just done a good quick from Sheridan, I think it was. And he's got the try. As we see Shaw gone off and Diesel took his place. Brucey boy going to restart the game. Cass probably feel a bit hard done by him before 4-0 down, but that's the ball game as brings the ball back into play.
So Sheridan's kick that was, collects the ball and gives it to Sinfield, and it's a right ding-dong battle between himself and Adrian Bowles. Hay knocks on though, and that's disappointing for the Rhinos. They needed a good set of 6 there, and the Tigers will have their tails up now.
See if we get something back here. A poor pass from Dewey out to Andy, that'll tell you. So gives Cass a good attacking position. Brucey boy, out to Monkey. Monkey take his opposite number on. He slips. Sniper got him. Could have been Steve-O. One Morgie. He's unsung hero to carry it forward. Glass collecting, dummy half. Right hand side's on it. We'll get numbers with the coming left. Here's Tonker, drive it up. Runs at Sheridan. Spinning. Can't get ball away. There's the assassin. Out to Monkey spinning at Mackay. Walker's there to bring him down. Trying to get up play ball. Long ball, Viva Brand, long ball again to Brucey boy, good hands, back inside to Collie, Collie's gone through again, out to Cheesy! Cheesy on the top to yes! Try time, and I'll tell you what, he gets his usual try against Leeds as Brucey boy. But it was Cheesy and Collie, the two outstanding cast players this first half for Morgie, who's created it. Had a magnificent game so far, these two. Collie running onto these short balls from Cheesy. They haven't got the big bucks to Brucey boy had to Brucey bowlers. He hasn't got the big bucks to get the top name players, but he gets the best out of what he's got, I'll tell you. 6 points to 4, Cass go in front. Probably reflects the play so far in first half. But it's not disappointing as this game. Every time we see these two teams, we see a cracking game. And Morgie thinks whoever wins tonight, that'll be they'll get the home tie in the playoff, because I think that'll be fourth and fifth. Just depending who finishes fourth and who finishes fifth. So we're meeting again. We're going on a league fixture and we're meeting in playoff. I'll gamble on that. There's Unsung Hero, Stilts. Runs there at Cleary, paddles on. He's involved in a tackle. Oh, good hands from Viva Brat to Tonkin. It's a reach for that. Made a good one. And a bad one. Oh, he knocked it out in his hand. Well, more than one tackle there. Man got a hand in it, but not good.
Stuart Cummins there, seeing what we've seen all year. Now it's Leeds throwing the ball around. This is Morley. Up to the 20-metre line. He's going back to that tackle, saying that it's the ball carrier's prerogative to hold on to the ball. Just carrying it with one hand, and the hand come over the top to tackle, and the ball got knocked out. So this is Jackson, finds Fleary, had to stop to take it, but he did it well enough. He was met there by Dean Sampson just on. This is Sheridan going to the left-hand side again, Andy Hay. Andy Hay gets the offload to Sheridan. Sheridan coming back on himself, looking to find a gap, but he's well wrapped up there. Good work there by Andrew Purcell. This is Harris, last tackle, puts a little kick through. He's going to collect it himself. No, Bowles is going to collect it and feeds it back inside to Flowers, and Flowers on a run. He's met by Fleary.
Cool as you like there from the assassin. That man Collie there to clean up. Here's the assassin carrying it forward. 1, 2, 3, Rhinos in there. Not fair's the assassin, or just get up, get on with it and smile at him. There's Diesel for the charge, runs at Jackson. I agree with Phillips up the ball, carrying to keep on it, but end it there. The rule is to knock it out and more than one man in tackle. It should be a penalty. I think it should be told rule. If you lost it, you lost it. Sykes having a big game, Cheesy. That short side, Viva Brat foot kick. Hooks it in, Pinter's space. Cummins has got to get back. Mackay picks it up. Good chase on Monkey, brings it down. Rated 9 oils, we used to call it in Dewsbury.
Great chase there by Egan and Rogers. In there again, putting on the tackle on Graham Mackay. This is Cummins coming away, looking for runners. Just takes it up himself before he's met by Sampson amongst others. Jackson now to Harris. What can he create? He finds Carl Pratt. Carl Pratt looking for a gap. There's none forthcoming. Hay in at dummy half. Finds Adrian Morley. Morley makes the easy 10. Well done. But Leeds are still penned inside their 30. It's the last tackle. Harris gets the boot on it. Goes downfield. Flowers lets it bounce. It bounces behind him, but he does collect it eventually.
Let it bounce. Look like let it bounce, but confident enough. Know where they were going. Can't sit back. Big earn out to Monkey on the short side. 3 Rhinos there waiting for him. Knocked down. Big earn to the assassin. The assassin will carry it forward. Runs around Andy A. He's gone through the assassin now then. Takes Cummins on. Well, what's a runner? Oh, the glass collector's gone straight through. One of the best pass it were, but here comes the Rhinos on the counter-attack. Superb play here at Headingley.
Great play there by Iestyn Harris, always alert. Bowles is down in back play. This is Sinfield. Sinfield running at Eager, looking for the runners, and one of them is Mackay. Mackay takes on Rogers. Good tackle there by Michael Eager. Brings down the big man. This is Sheridan. Sheridan running at the line. There's a big gap there if he can find it. But he's brought down on the 10. Jackson. There's a space out there. Bowles is still down in back play. Leeds need to work this, keep their heads. This is Sinfield for the line. Kevin Sinfield will score. Work the numbers. A little dummy from Kevin Sinfield, and he scores. Giving the Rhinos the lead again. 10 points to 6. 30 minutes gone. Bowles is looking in bad shape. He's hobbling. The physio and Doc having a look at him. Credit there, Iestyn Harris, who picked up that loose ball in centre field. Always looking to create is the Rhinos captain. Came back down, good switch of play. Sinfield weighing up the options. Dummy to Mackay. Good work there by Mackay. So Darryl Powell on to shore things up. Walker lets it bounce and then collects it. Comes across, he's met by Eager and Rogers. And brings himself down just before touch. Mackay finds Fleary. He's been playing well in this opening 32 minutes. This game as tight as we all expected. 2 tries to 1, but Leeds haven't got kicked a goal yet. This is Harris, he's cut over the big hole. He's got Cummins to one side. This is Carl Pratt. Carl Pratt to stop to take it though. Finds Keith Senior. Keith Senior though is wrapped up. 25 out from the Tigers line. Good running now from the Rhinos. Harris looks to the wrong side there in that run, but he finds Darryl Powell. Darryl Powell pushes off the first tackle, but he's wrapped up there well by Ian Tonks on off the bench. Harris had Cummins to his right-hand side, but he went to the short side. This is Sheridan, inside ball to Andy Hay. Still going Andy Hay. Leeds putting all the pressure on now. This is Jackson, finds Harris. Last tackle, kicks to the corner. Senior and Pratt are chasing. Senior's got to it, but he's dropped it. He's knocked it backwards as Carl Pratt scored. We'll go to the video ref. It looked like Senior knocked that backwards. Stuart Raper looks absolutely wiped out. He's seen his side have all the territory in this first half, but have the Rhinos stolen another try? Senior seems to have knocked that backwards. It's come off his thigh, then it's come off Castleford. Oh, this will be another tough one, another tough one. The first touch from Senior looked to be a knock-on, but it's come down off the thigh of John Wells, who's been up there trying to catch the ball. Frame by frame, they're looking at this here. John Wells' arms is there. We go with the first touch from Senior. Certainly it was a knock forward, but taking a long look at it. Still having another look. See where that cast hand goes. Comes off Senior's thigh. Now the ball's, is it going downwards and then comes off Senior's thigh, and then off the cast player John Wells. Then Carl Pratt. No debate about Pratt's touchdown, but they haven't checked it, so I would have thought this will be a no try, knock on. No try. Hand over, it was the last tackle, so you called it right there, Morgie?
Yeah, they come off Senior, so obviously the cast body's in there that stopped it being a knock-on, but the first thing it's come off him. It's gone forward. So the video ref, Mr. Kershaw, gets that right. Unsung hero. Cast trying to regroup. At least he gives Bowles a bit more time to recover from his knock. Collie carts it forward. Freddie Mercury's on, so it looks like the assassin's gone off. So there'll be switching players here. Morgie trying to figure out what he's done. Looks like Collie will go into pack. There's Diesel. Carts it forward, runs it foul. Looking to offload. 4 Rhinos in there to bring Diesel down, he'll enjoy that. Brooksy boy pop kick, steps inside Jackson, then gets a kick in. kicked it Mackay. Just wrong side of line. So it's going to be a tap 25, all action here at Headingley, 4 minutes to half time. And full-back College, 7 forward, has finally got it back. Freddie Mercury's on a full-back.
Good option there by Orr for the 40-20. Certainly no stranger to him. Jackson finds Farrell. The Leeds number 17 brought down by the Castle number 17, Ian Tonks. Sheridan finds Harris. Hay overruns it. He gets the ball away to Morley though. Morley brings it up the middle. Jackson finds Fleary. Blackball. Fleary. Looked to get a pass away, but it's gone backwards anyway. I don't think he had that intention. Up to the 40-metre line. Good defence from Danny Orr. This is Powell on for Sinfield. Brought down just short of the halfway line. Sheridan now kicks ahead, in between, right, goes straight to Rogers, he skids to pick it up and comes upfield, gets away from the first tackle of Walker, still going. Sheridan and Walker well chased, missed the first tackle, made up for it.
Good run from again. Unsung hero, down short side, knocked down for him, so he just ducks. Jackson brings in the ground. Orson in dummy half. Got best pass to Brucey boy, that's why he's never... No, Brucey makes someone out and out. Took him on. Oh, that's play on, is it? I'm going to bring him back for first knock on. Brucey boy is arguing that he didn't go to ground, but it would have knocked on from Brucey, it would have done. If Leeds hadn't got in, it just same thing as a senior situation of it, Whitewash over there. So it's called a knock on, but a beautiful little run from Brucey boy. No time whatsoever, got a terrible pass from Orson from dummy half. Someone out and out. End of day, it's Leeds Edenfield, just before half time.
What an awesome young player that Danny Orr is, showing all of his skills there. Stepped off and just left the Leeds defence flat-footed. This is Powell though, looking to make amends. Powell brings up the middle, or he's brought down by Nathan Sykes. Jackson now to Farrell over the halfway line. Ball's fallen out there, Jackson kicks it backwards, Powell collects it. Good thinking there by Lee Jackson. This is Harris. Harris runs across. Ball out to Pratt, but Wells is in well marked up. But he's come away. Well done, Carl Pratt. Tackle comes in. The ball's gone backwards though. This is Sheridan. Sheridan running at the line. Spins out of the first tackle. Still going, Ryan Sheridan. Brought down just short of the 30-metre line. This is Andy Hay looking for options. Gets away to Chev Walker. Chev Walker knocks on though. It rolls into touch. We've got just under 4 minutes to go. And so Cass will have this at a 6 and try and regain that lead.
Cracking game here at Headingley. Say it's only 8 points to 6. We've seen some great football. Good defence, good breaks. Superb passing. So here's Brucey boy. Out to Freddie Mercury for first touch. Trying run outside of Cummins, but Sini wraps him up. Still tight to Unsung Hero. Unsung Hero runs at Fleary. It's brought to ground, Elper Jackson. Glass collector, out to Tonka Toy. Tonka spinning. Andy and Powell bringing the ground. Pull ball out, penalty to Cass. Thank you very much. Now then, just before half time. Got a set of 6. Beaver Brad, look, put some distance on this. Just by Morgie. Quick commentary box, 30-yard out. Now what option have we got here? Glass collected out of Beaver Brad to Cheesy. Cheesy, oh, looks. Colin. Oh, Sykes again, a magnificent effort. Look out for the high towel, not good. The Leeds man down in back play. Superb play from Cheesy. He's splitting them for fun. It's Unsung Hero. Unsung Hero's going to score. Unsung Hero scored. Unsung Hero's in. He loves it at Headingley. He's got the nude run off. Second time in 2 seasons he's come here and scored a try. No down. No down whatsoever, but he's got to make someone out of notes with a damn tight step. He's got on his arms and legs and his knees. He's got on a Whitewash. put Cass back in front. Little inside ball from Brucey Boy. And Unsung Hero did the rest. But I tell you what, Cheese is having a game of his life. Here comes Brucey Boy then, 10 out of Brucey bonus. Cass fans will let you know he has done. So it's Rhinos 8, Tigers 12. Just what the doctor ordered just before half time. As Mozza goes off, Barnhill comes on. Morgie said he'd be sad to see Morley go to Australia. He's got all his best years in front of him. We tend to get Aussies when they've had the best years. Hopefully it's stop at Headingley. Harris restarts the game, picked up by try scorer Unsung. Runs at Jackson. Be pleased to get Nudrun off. There's not many left now for that Nudrun. Down at Tomke, runs at Sheridan. There goes the half-time alter. Well, Rhinos 8, just time to score Unsung Hero. Cass Tigers 12. Magnificent first half here at Headingley. All to play for. It swung one way, then Leeds seemed to get an ascendancy. Cass has come back. Leading at half-time, 12 points to 8. But I tell you what, there's a lot of football to be played, Phil.
Welcome back out for the second half. Both teams are out. That's just making their way out now. David Barnhill's still on, so Adrian Morley resting up on the bench. Seems to have some ice on his knee as he sits in the back of the dugouts. Now, I'm sure this game's got many more twists and turns left in it yet. 12-8 is the half-time score. Sit back and relax for 40 minutes of top-class rugby league. And I'm certain it'll be only decided in the last 5 minutes. Or kicks it deep. Sheridan collects, finds Barnhill. With his first touch this second half. He's met there, brought down, just shy of the 20-metre line. This is Powell. Powell gets the offload away to Harris. Harris dummies to Barnhill and finds Mackay. Mackay has Walker outside him, still going. Graham Mackay heading dangerously close to that touchline, but does enough to anchor himself down. Walker finds Harris. Harris dummies to Powell on the inside ball, finds Jackson. Jackson, a little short on distance for Hay, so Hay has to wait and collect it, and in that time Danny Orr can get up and get the tackle in, along with Mather. This is Farrell. Farrell comes across field, pushes away from the first tackle of Sampson, and then when he spins back, Sampson stood there waiting for him. Jackson has to delay. Sheridan going for the 40-20. I think he just drifted outside his 40, but it's going to go into touch, so we'll soon find out. I think he was just outside. He actually took a step back, but as he's kicked it, I don't know whether he's gone over the 40. We've gone to the TV ref for this one. At first it didn't even look like it would make the 20, but it's taken a little kick as it's bounced and bounced away from Wells. Foot's on the 40. So seen enough as the video ref, so he's going to come up with a fairly quick decision. And Brad Davis has got the ball in his hand, so he's confident it's going to be head and feed to Cass. Everyone's stood looking at the screen. And it's scrum defence, so on the line he was over it. And his kicking foot, when he hit the ball, was well over anyway, so it's Ed Feed, and Davis has ball in hand now.
Yeah, Morgan knows in back play that Cheese, who's had a magnificent first half, seemed to get... he's been having back problems, but seems to recover so far. Here's Orson. Runs it handy, brings it to the ground with help of Fannell. Unsung Hero in dummy half, finds Diesel. Diesel charges up, offloads to Viva Brad. Viva Brad comes back inside, stepping, offloads to Unsung Hero. Unsung out to Stilts, Stilts to Orson, comes back inside, looks to offload, but Senior's there to stop him doing that ploy. Stilts again, Viva Brad, Diesel, charges up Powell, gets brought to ground. Glass collector, Viva Brad out to miss at Tonka Toy. Oh, Collins through again. What a magnificent game he's having. To Monkey. Good tackle from Walker's. Try save with it. Collins having a magnificent match. Kick through. Oh dear, that's why I don't normally kick. Straight into Harris's hands. Oh, come to naught again.
Foul inside ball to Andy Hayes, brought down just over the 10-metre line, 12 metres out from his own line. He is. Senior goes to the short side. It's an offload to Pratt, but Mathers waiting for him and pulls him down. No real yardage made there. Senior finds Powell, and again they're beating themselves up here, Leeds, but Pratt does well, gets over the 20, then makes an extra couple of yards. Jackson finds Fleary. He has Farrell outside him, but takes it up himself. He's brought down there by Sampson. Jackson gets the ball away to Farrell. Farrell to Harris. Harris running at the line, pushes away from the first tackle, then slips on the turf, gets the ball away anyway to Sheridan. Sheridan dummies to Walker, but he's brought down. Last tackle, Barnhill gets the ball to Mackay. Mackay, good kick to the corner. It's going to bounce dead, is it? No, great kick. Gay has to feed it on his own line.
Freddie Mercury picks it up. Mackay shares his own kick, brings it to the ground. Beginning dummy half. There's Monkey who's come round to help his forwards. Tonker in dummy half finds Brucey boy. Brucey out to unsung hero, unsung. Stilts comes in field. Senior takes him. Cats make good yards in the own post. Here's Orson. Straightens up. Makes 10. 3 rhinos in there to bring it to ground. Glass collecting dummy half. Long ball of Brucey boy. Here's Beaver Brad back inside of Tonker, trying to take it one-handed. Be first knock on him, he leads Ed and Pill. But if that had gone to Anfaddle, a bit of a run to the line. Could he go? But mistake there from Tonker. Trying to take it one-handed. Ball's gone to ground. Faddle's done so likewise, but first knock-on's given. Correct decision by Mr. Cummins. Leads Ed and Pill. Dangerous position here for Castville.
Yeah, what can the Rhinos create? Sheridan gets the ball to Harris. They must complete this set of 6 leads. That's the important thing. Senior on the run around. Gets up to 25 out from the Tigers line. Jackson, short ball. No, dummies to Powell. In there inside to Hay. Hay looks to get the ball away, but he was heading towards the ground. And so took the tackle. Farrell now couldn't take that last pass, but does well there coming across field. And I'm sure if Farrell had taken that, he's got a right sprint on him when he goes. Sheridan inside to Mackay. Mackay though can't take it and puts it down, and errors on both sides, and neither coach will want to see there. That's what you have to complete your sets of 6. What I said at the start of that, if you complete, then there's a good opportunity. You'll at least get the ball back if you can get a good kick in, but they've coughed the ball up there as Mackay, so Castle get a good chance to come away.
Cass Ed and Pill. Shot ball out of Cass. There's Monkey, he'll just run straight at Walker. Walker does well. There's a big upper body strength, Monkey. Good contest them two so far. Here's Tonka Toy, whose mistake put us under pressure this time, hangs on to Pill. Glass collector. Short side. Unsung hero. Farrell goes low, Powell goes low, Jackson on top. Glass collected out to Beaver Brad. Beaver Brad, long ball to Brucey boy. Back inside of Freddie Mercury. Looks to offload, I guess on the halfway line. That short side, Brucey boy puts kick in. Tim Cummins should get to it. Good chase up from Cass, blanket defence. And can they take him in touch? He does well, does Kit, to keep him field of play.
Another good chase there by Castle. Wide pass from Harris to Pratt. Pratt's found a half gap. Good tackle there by Ian Tonks, brings him down. This is Powell. Powell looking for runners, takes it up himself, and the door's closed on him. Crucial part of the game now. Whoever gets the next score will have the upper hand. We've got just 7 minutes into this second half. Barnhill is eventually tackled. He's dragged back to his 40. This is Farrell. Steps, looks to go round, but he's met by Sampson, who dragged him to the turf on the halfway line. Last tackle, Jackson. Still going, Lee Jackson. Does he realise it's the last tackle? Hits the ball to Barnhill. What can Barnhill do? Hits the ball to Mackay. Mackay kicks across field. Good kick there from Mackay. Little bounce just in the in goal. Has to be collected there by Gay. Chev Walker on the chase though. Gay did well running at the post.
Magnificent play from Freddie Mercury. Mr. Cool himself there. Let Walker come to him, then he stepped. Done well there. His forwards will be glad about that, I'll tell you. It looked like a drop out. Another set of sixes. Stilts down short side. Takes Seaning on, but gets brought to the ground. Orson in dummy half. Not best passer, so he goes his send. Straightens up. Glass collector to Tonkatoy, who charges route one up middle. Looking offload. Gets good 10 yard. Quick play of the ball. Come down short side. Beaver Bradford kick. Goes for a 40-20. Pratt feels it well and going to bring it back. Big cat mouse, bit like start of first step this.
Yeah, it was Leeds that got the first try in that first half. That try by Senior. They'll need to get out of their own 20 if they're going to get a score now. Cummins brought down on the 20-metre line by Tonks. This is Harris. Harris has Barnell outside him, inside ball to Barnell. Barnell, though, just loses his foot in, tackled by Orr. Jackson finds Powell. Powell running at the line, dummies to Walker, then gives it to Chev Walker. Still going. Now Chev Walker's away. He's got Gay to beat. Mackay's picked it up. That'll be a new set of 6 for the Rhinos. Good work by Chev Walker. This is Harris. Harris running at the line. They've got the Tigers on the back foot. This is C. He's taking the ball. Has he got round Mather? No, he hasn't. Dragged down, and then Mather has another go at him. Harris kicks it back to Powell. Good work there. Powell takes it himself. Looks to create a gap. Finds Jackson. Jackson. Plenty of runners, but no one's getting the cut through. But this is Sheridan. Sheridan offloads to Walker. Still going, Chev Walker. Is he going to make it to the line? No, he's not. Quarter metre short. Jackson, wild pass to Harris. Harris finds Farrell. Farrell. But it's a forward pass, says Stuart Cummins. Anthony Farrell was appealing for that ball, but Harris just delayed it a split second. And Farrell over the ball. Went forward and Farrell overrun it. He was tackled anyway, wouldn't have made it to the line, but a let off for Cass.
Superb defence here from Tigers. I mean, a superb run from Walker, and we got an hand in it, and back to 1. So, got it all to do. Walker tackled just short of line, thought he wouldn't go over. Last ditch tackles. Couldn't expect. Sinfield comes back on. Jackson's gone off. Freddie Mercury. Cassie forward. Beaver Brad in dummy half. Finds Tonkatoy down short side. Runs at Paddle and Sinfield. Gets brought to ground. Beaver Brad to Cheesy. Cheesy. Big game, as kid. This time met by Powell and Paddle. See the danger. Glass collector to Diesel. Diesel. Route 1. Still pumping them legs. Still going. Glass collector to Beaver Brad. Beaver Brad for kick. Nice, get it short ball to Tonka. Tonka comes at angle run, but Leeds defence solid this time. Last towel coming up. Beaver Brad. Little one over top. Rosie Boyle chase. Oh, Harris read it well. Superb rugby league football, both teams. Superb kick and chase and superb play from Harris.
Quality stuff on both sides, as Mick just said. Keston Harris never took his eye off the ball. This is Senior trying to get round Wells. Goes back inside. He's met there by Mather and Purcell. It's a penalty for Leeds. Keith Senior gives Stuart Cummins a little clap. Holding down. Leeds were appealing for it earlier. Harris look to get some distance on this. What impact can Kevin Sinfield have in the game now he's come on? His last 2 games he's been the spark for the Rhinos. Powell is at hooker now with Jackson off. Barnell takes it up just short of the 20-metre line. Powell to Sheridan. Sheridan to Fleary. Fleary took the ball almost standing still. He's brought down 19 out from the Tigers line. Powell to Harris. Harris had to go low to take it. This is Walker on the run through. Still going, Chev Walker over the 10-metre line. Good work from the young man. Powell to the short side. Spins back and looking for a gap. still going down. Powell gets the ball to Sinfield. Sinfield puts a little kick through. Mackay's chasing. Rogers can let it go dead. And Cass can breathe again.
Players get out of jail, can't they, with good defence, good hits. Stopping man and ball, as both teams have picked the defence up this second half. Obviously worked from both coaches at half time. Glass collector going to restart to Diesel. Diesel runs up Powell, bounces off him, but there's two more rhinos in there in shape of Cleary and Sinfield. There's Tonka down short side. Cass got to get that running game going again. There's Cheesy, spinning and going. Here's Brucey boy, out to Stilts runs it. Senior. There'll be a bit of bad blood between them two from Sheffield. Here's Freddie Mercury, takes Sinfield on, but he hangs on to him. Last tackle coming up. Wrong man in dummy half here, Diesel. Finds Beaver Brad, not best kick, as Barnhill comes up to him, but he lets him get kicking. Seen it, can't come in his throat, feels it well. Gonna bring it back for Leeds.
Now Cummings pulls away. He's met by Sampson though. Pratt finds Mackay. Mackay running at the line, looking for a gap. Still going. Graham Mackay's away. Eager's chasing. Eager gets him, but Carl Pratt's going away now. Carl Pratt comes back inside. Good tackle there by Flowers and Gay. Headingley ignites again. This is Mackay. Mackay past to Sheridan. He has to stop to take it. This is Harris running at the line. Inside ball to Barnhill. Barnhill gets the ball away to Sheridan. Sheridan looked like he'd been held back there before he even got the ball. Nathan Sykes took a tug on his shirt. Harris running at the line. Dummies to Powell. This is Sinfield. Sinfield gets the ball away. Charles Pratt tries to flick it on, but only succeeds in pushing it a touch. But Cass again get off the hook.
Nice all Leeds at the moment. Cass struggling to get a foot in it, Leeds half. Bit like first half all the way around. But Cass still defending well and scrambling well. And they've had to do. As they started dropping off one or two tackles very ominously. So whether Stewart might make another change, we'll have to wait and see. He's got to play his Cass close to his chest with substitutions he's got. There's Monkey. Carts it up. Freddie Mercury looking for work. He's back into middle at Brook. Glass collected to Colley, had a magnificent game. Cass fans owe him, and all doing that. Press being round his ear. Diesel rule one. Glass collected out of market. Does he send? Finally get into Leeds F. Beaver Brat for kick. Look for corner, that's a good kick. That's a bit better from Cass. Good kick. So they're going to take a scrum and try and hold Leeds in there and force error. For the first time we've been, I think, in this second half, for the first time Cass have been anywhere near that line of Leeds in red zone, what Morgie calls it.
Scoreboard still reads 12-8 to the Tigers. That's where it counts. Leeds need to make the most of the possession they get in, the chances they get in. Good breaks from Pratt and Mackay there, but no scores coming from it. This is Harris. Harris running that line. Done Mr. Cummings, but he's met by Gay, who brings him down the 10. Cummings finds Senior. Senior bounces out of the first tackle. Still going, Keith Senior. It's a big part of this game so far has been there's been very few penalties. There's certainly been only one kickable penalty, and that was the one for Orr that he missed. Nothing in kicking range in this game so far. This is Powell. Powell comes up to the 40-metre line. It's the last tackle though. Leeds will be going for the 40-20 here. Harris though kicks. It's going at the corner. He was inside his 40, but it's going to run dead in goal. Too much weight on it. And so Cass will get the ball on their 20.
I don't think Leeds will be very bothered about that. It's gone in dead. It's time to set the line up. Cass going to have to tap it on 25 and going to make yards down there again. Cass tending, Mr. Cummins stops the clock. Cass tending to slow the game down, and I think you don't like to see that. We tended to move it down lane. We paid the penalty. I like to see us go for jugular. It's cheesy. Put a lot of effort in, but it ain't over yet. Here's unsung hero, runs through Farrell. Barnell gets to him. Sorry, Powell, and Powell's injured. Powell got a knock. His unsung hero went through him. I think he must have copped whether a stray boot and an elbow or whatever, but I think he's out cold there. Definitely out cold, this kid. Let's take his gum shield out. Nice bit of movement there, that's good news, but just trying to see it on. Didn't look out, just whether this fell and banged his head on turf, I don't know. Phil thinks he's cocked him with his head as he's gone in to tackle him. I think definitely out cold there, this kid. Whether there's any concussion or whether, we'll soon see when he gets to his feet. He's getting up. Morgan soon tell you whether there's a bit of concussion involved here. And there is, I'll tell you that. He's going to have to go off. Definitely concussion, you don't know where he is. In Disneyland for free, he usually got a pair to get in there. Morgan's been in, you know what it's like, he's going to have to go off. Physio, as much as he wants to stop on. Definitely concussion involved there. So that'll be the end of his game. So, both teams have the share of injuries this evening as Jackson comes back on. Beaver Brad to Tonkatoy, runs at Sheridan, who hangs on. Jackson makes his first contribution. Cheesy, straight up guts, runs at Fleary, who gets to him. Glass collecting dummy half. Sells dummy and goes out then. Sinfield gets back well, good option from Glass Collector. There's Beaver Brad. Charged down by Harris, that's play on. So, let off for Leeds, back in possession, Cass got to defend again.
Yeah, that could be a crucial blow for the Rhinos losing Powell, more so than what he'll add, but also because it cuts down the substitution options. He'd already taken Jackson off, so he'd made that tactical change at Dean Lance. He's now cut down his options by one. This is Sheridan over the halfway line. Jackson in at dummy half. Gets the ball to Sinfield. Sinfield running at the line, looking to find a gap, but Davis is there and pulls him down. 32 out from the Tigers line. It's the last tackle. Sheridan's lined up for the ball. Goes to the short side though. This is Walker. Walker still going. Chev Walker still going. Can he beat the fullback? Can he get the ball away? No, he's tackled 2 metres out for the Tigers line and gives away the penalty, not straight at marker.
Cass got a problem because Beaver Brad's limping badly, so it's all that's happening here at Enderley, but that was poor numbering off again. Cass on short side. Jackson picked it well. I remember him doing it same down lane when they scored a try early on in season. That's poor numbering off from Cass. A good tackle from Freddie Mercury, saved his line, super tackle. Beaver Rat seems to have recovered as Diesel casts it forward. Scrambles another little metre on his knees. Glass collected to Tonkatoy. Tonka straight, oh, he's lost ball again. Another mistake, unforced error from Tonkatoy. Put Leeds back in possession.
Anthony Farrell takes it up. Good stuff now for the Rhinos. Beginning to turn the screw, but they have to complete this set of 6. This is Barnhill, brought down, 38 out from the Tigers line. Hay goes to the short side, but Dummies to senior, still going. Davis though, and the half-backs in partnership there to pull the big man down. This is Barnhill. Barnhill going across the field. There's Jackson outside him, looking to create a gap himself, but he's brought down by Tonks. Jackson at dummy half, finds Harris. What can the captain create? He goes across, finds Sinfield. But he's wrapped up, but gets the ball away. Well done, Kevin Sinfield. This is Harris. Finds Farrell. Farrell, though, can he break a big gap? Good run in there by Anthony Farrell. He's up to the 10-metre line. Leeds have tackled spare. This is Sheridan. Sheridan running at the line. Sinfield goes onto his knees and pops up again. It's the last tackle now for Leeds. Jackson, wild pass to Harris. Harris running at the line, kicks ahead. Wells it in there with the chase. Takes the bomb. Well done, John.
Last defence been brilliant. Tonka, keep on that ball, mate. That's good running. Can't afford these unforced errors. Beaver Brad, Freddie Mercury accepts it, carts it forward. No gap for him to run into, but he makes the yards. Diesel coming up left-hand side, short off Class collected. Runs at Sinfield, plowing up his Diesel. That's good running. Fourth tackle. Now then, Cass. Brucey boy, Brucey, short ball, dummy, going on. Farrell did it up. Last tackle coming up. Big Artie. On for cheese is Beaver Brad. Kicks it across face, coming. Oh, bounces off his chest. Big chest, Sylvester. But he keeps on at ball.
Did well there, Francis Cummings. It was heart failure. But that's the Leeds defence for you, especially underneath the bomb. You get your money's worth. Darren Fleary going off and young Gareth Rayner coming on. So can he make a name for himself? Means Graham Mackay will come into the pack, as he did the big win over at St Helens. Hayes stops and comes again. Leeds still in their own half. Harris at dummy half. Finds Sinfield. Sinfield over the 40, still going Kevin Sinfield. He's up to the halfway line. It's the last tackle though for the Rhinos. And the touch judges come in there. He's seen something. He didn't like it from Michael Eager. But it looks like it'll be a penalty to Leeds. Was it the elbow coming in? Yeah, I think it was from Dean Sampson. Still a bit of the afters, and the tackle was made. So at Leeds now they need to capitalise on this role they've got. Shuitt Cummins calls them back. Sampson's gone off. For the Tigers, he had a big impact off the bench. But he's gone back to sit alongside Stuart Raper for the remainder of this game, probably. This is Farrell, takes it up, he's met by Tonkstow. Brought down, 22 out from the Tigers line. This is Barnhill. Barnhill, finds a gap, but he's brought down on the 10. Good running by David Barnhill. Leeds fans are beginning to raise their voice. This is Harris looking for runners. Or will he go himself? Still only up to the 10. Brought down by Purcell. Senior goes from dummy half, can he force his way through? No, he's tackled 3 metres short. This is Jackson, finds Sheridan. Sheridan had to stop to take it. Steps back inside. Still going Sheridan. Can he be another heartbreaking try from Sheridan? Not on that run, it won't be. It's the last tackle now for Leeds. What can they create? Harris stubs a little kick through. And it's not dead. So it's a drop out. Flowers did well. He thought about leaving it, but then he made sure that the try couldn't become. So 16 minutes remaining. Tigers 12, Rhinos 8. Leeds with all the pressure in this second half. But we haven't had a score for either side. And so Davis get the game back underway. Kicks it short over the 30. Before it's met by Gareth Rayner. Coming across field, still going, the former postman. Number 34 for the Rhinos. This is Sinfield brought down, 22 out on the Tigers line. Jackson coming across field, spins and goes, but he's caught there by Flowers, who drags him down to the floor. Harris goes from dummy half, then gets the ball out to Senior. Senior looking to find a gap. This Tigers defence has been rock solid so far. Pratt finds Harris to Sheridan. Sheridan coming across field, looking for the gap. Put the gas down, but there was nothing there. This is the last tackle. This is Harris, just a little kick through. Mackay looking to get it, but Jackson gets it. Jackson tries to get the ball to Hay. But Stuart Cummins takes the first knock on by Leeds. Oh no, it's by Gas. Leeds have the head and feet on the 10. Well, what a turn up. The Tigers' defence has to hold firm. They haven't looked like breaking yet. Leeds haven't looked like they can open them up, but they've got another set of 6 now. Sheridan finds Harris. Harris running at the line, looks to step round Flowers. Flowers does well, grabs him by the shirt collars, pulls him down. Harris gets the ball away to Cummins. Cummins, though, caught by the ankles by Flowers, by Gay. This is Farrell, has to stop to take the ball. Loses all his momentum. He's brought down 8 metres short of the Tigers' line. Jackson to Sheridan, Sheridan to Hay. Hay, short ball to Senior, still going Keith Senior. Oh, but he's still caught there. Great play by Danny Orr and Brad Davis. This is Barnhill. Barnhill running that line, looking to make it. He has done. He has made it. The big man's made it. And that's a try for the Rhinos. 12 points all. And the Tigers' defence that looks so firm, so solid, is breached by the former Rooster, David Barnhill. Trying to improve the position, but Yestin Harris is right in front of the post. Slots it over to give the Rhinos the lead. 14 points to 12. Desperate stuff for the Tigers. They thought they'd done enough, but then Stuart Cummins spotted a knock-on by the Tigers, and Leeds got the head and feed. 10 minutes ago, last week, we saw the lead change 3 times in the last 10 minutes. I wouldn't put it past it tonight. This is Walker, dummies to Rain, and then takes it up himself over the 20-metre line. Rayner in at dummy half, goes himself, looking to get round, still going Gareth Rayner. Did well there, made some good yards. Jackson now to Hay. Hay, dummies to Senior, still going Andy Hay. Looked to get the offload, but there was no man there. Cummins was a little laboured in his chase. This is Mackay. Mackay tackled by Smith. This is Jackson from dummy half. Finds Harris. Harris runs at the fence. Sheridan now coming back inside. Still going Ryan Sheridan. Leeds have got their tails up. Still going Ryan Sheridan. Offloads to Harris, then Sinfield collects it, but Leeds have lost yards there. Last tackle now. Jackson finds Harris. Harris will kick to the corner. He does. Gay's well positioned though.
Well, it seems an age since Castleford. Travesty here. Colin Morgan's man of match, absolutely superb. Misses the bloody tackle, I can't speak. Unbelievable, last kid tonight. But it ain't all over yet. A lot of faith in this Cast team as Mawson Carty forward. Have we got any more twists? There's Tonka Toy, show dummy. Spins. Harrison, Sinfield bringing it ground. Glass collected out short side. Long ball, a big earn. Got in touch. Probably not an option, man. Been better keeping on there. There's still 10.5 minutes to go. I know to say, don't mind happening yet, but I tell you what, Cass have got to get next score. 12 points, 14 points to 12. Some magnificent last gasp defence, but the final pressure's told. But there's still time on the clock. Bowles is looking to come back on, but I don't think Mr. Rape will risk him.
Saying at half-time, the heart of Adrian Bowles, he's cast through and through as the Aussie. He'll die for his side, and he wants to get back out there. He's seen them go behind on the scoreboard, and he wants to work as hard as anyone to get them back in front. And that's what your captain should do. Lead by example. This is Mackay. Mackay tries to get round Wells. Wells did well. He got hold of a leg and made sure he kept hold of it. This is Barnhill. Barnhill running at the defence, looking to get another one. But he's well tackled there by Paul Smith. Harris now finds Farrell. Farrell in midfield. Still going. Anthony Farrell. He's up to the 20-metre line. Last tackle for Leeds. Jackson goes from dummy half. looks to get the ball away. He's got knocked on, has it? No, Sinfield's still got the ball. Sinfield will have to get it away. He's going to be caught in possession. He is indeed. Ball hand over to Cass on their 10.
Captain Marvel's coming back on, I'll tell you. I don't know for, but it makes a difference as Freddie Mercury makes a little bit of a putt. Last throw at dice. Brooksy boy stepping and going. Good option. Barnhill just gets back to him. We're looking for a bit of magic from something out as Big Artie cart it forward. I think Big Artie's going to go 60 yard. Beaver Brad. To the assassin, gets ball away to Monkey. Play on, says Mr. Cummins. There's Colley. Going for good ball to Freddie Mercury. Cass not finished it home. Beaver Brad probably took off ball but couldn't regather it. Oh, Leeds come up with Bill. Another 6 tackles at our line.
Cummins brought down on the 40-metre line. Welcome back into the game, Adrian Bowles. He's collected there earlier. Hay gets the ball away to Pratt. Ooh, slightly laboured. Cummins comes across field, slips on the turf though. Jackson in at dummy half. Finds Sinfield. Sinfield takes it. Just takes it straight up. No risk from the young man. Rayner in at dummy half. Looks to go himself. He's seen a gap, has he? But he's well wrapped up. Done well, Gareth Rayner, since coming on. Taking a lot of the pressure off his forward pack. This is Harris looking for runners. Gets the ball away to Hay. Hay, if he can get the ball away to Pratt, he does. Pratt pushes off the first tackle, but Fritz does well to pull him back. Barnhill now to Harris. Harris kicks through in between Wells and Gay, but Gay judges it well and comes away.
Freddie Mercury well positioned, picks it up, but Cass is the old left in tank. They've had a lot of defending to do this second half as Orson going across. This is when come up the hour, come up the man. Who's it going to be for Cass, if anybody? As Hightower straightens it up. Gets it. Aye. Mr. Cummins, what's his stop clock for? Oh, well, I've never seen that before. Wait while they put a shoot back on. There's Big Artie. Runs up Andy. Quick play the ball. Brooksy boy out of marker. To Stilts. Towel by Pratt. Last towel coming up. Glass collector. Long ball out of Beaver Brad. Little over top. Jackson chases back well. Picks it up. Colin beats him. Flattens him with a double header. But leads in possession. Cass need this bill.
I think Mr. Cummins must be after a computer off jungle.com, making sure the sponsor's nice and vivid on Sky TV. Pratt dummies to senior, takes it up himself. He's up to the 40-metre line. What's he stopping the clock for now? The blood bin for Cummins. Little crack to the head, I think. So that will ease things for the Rhinos. They'll get a chance to make another substitution. Blood bin. Cut over his eye. Thank you, video man. With his telescopic lens, he spotted that one for us. The fact that we've got a big screen to our left-hand side. This is Harris. Inside ball to Sinfield, who's done well since coming back on. There's 6 minutes remaining. Can the Rhinos hold out? Or will the Tigers be able to turn the tables on Leeds? It's the last tackle now, on the halfway. Sheridan has ball in hand, puts the boot to it. Kicks between Gay and Rogers, but Gay again, who's done nothing wrong since coming on.
Positive play from Richard Gay. Sprinted to it. It's Monkey. Uses upper body, said, oh! Just kept on him there, Dick Farrell. Glass collector back inside of Brooksy boy to Big Earn. Carts it forward. And done much of ball, Big Earn tonight. Gone looking for it. Brooksy boy. Captain fantastic out of Collie. Had a big game. Morgan's man at match. Oh, Cass. Long ball. Beaver Brad gone for 40-20. But Pratt will get back to it, chased by Orson, and he beats him. Comes down short side, got some pace as this kid.
just pulled down by the ankles. He was away there, Carl Pratt. He's in fine form this season, really is finding his feet in the Rhinos side. This is Gareth Rayner. Rayner caught by the ankles, and Eager did well to hold on to him. Sinfield goes from dummy half. He's got Walker outside him if he needs him. Still going, Kevin Sinfield couldn't quite get the ball away. Great stuff from the former Waterhead amateur player. This is Harris. Harris looking for the gap. Gets the ball to Jackson. Jackson to the short side. Gets the ball to Walker. Walker had Rayner outside him, but was wrapped up, and he's knocked on as well. Just when Leeds need to keep hold of it. There's 4 minutes remaining in this match. Anything can still happen.
I'll tell you what, Castle Leeds games lived up to expectations again. There's nobody leaving. I'll tell you what, there's no Wigan walk here. Definitely. Because you never know what's going to happen to fine Luton. Can Cass pull out of fire? This Freddie Mercury runs at Harris. Senior in there, helping him bring it to ground. Bowls it down at Glass Collector. Out to Hightower, trying to take his shit off again. Who's got out left in tank? Colley. Good ball of Eva Brad. Good tackle from Barnell. Glass Collector again, out to Brucey boy. Step in, Brucey still going. Brucey boy. The man you're looking to is Brucey boy. I'm going to get out of fire here. He's got a knock. Struggle to his feet as Glass Collector carts it forward. Last tackle coming up. Must go to Davis, does do. Out to Captain Fantastic, dab throw, but Rayner's gone back there, picked it up. Chase on Big Air. Just keeps him field of play, and Alan Cass. Keep him here and see we force an error.
Good work there by Rayner. Cummins back on. Kevin Sinfield gets the man of the match. I mean, you can see he was off for 20 minutes in between time. It's a big boost. This is Harris. Harris running at the line. Finds Andy Hay. Andy Hay just takes it up. 22 metres out from their own line. 2.5 minutes remain in this game. Leeds have tackled spared. I think silly. This is Barnhill. Barnhill looking for a gap. He's met there. Still going. Big Barney. Pratt in at dummy half. Seen a gap. Davis gone sprinting out. But it is the last tackle. Jackson managed to take it. Jackson out to Walker. Walker has runners outside him. This is Chev Walker. Gives the ball early to Rayner. Rayner tries to get a little kick through. Still going. Mackay's going to collect this and score. He'll go to the video ref. Gareth Rayner, you're a superstar if that's a try, but I think Mackay may have been offside. Oh, this is super stuff. The run from Pratt, he saw Davis come shooting out of the line, saw the gap, went sprinting down there. Got the ball, Jackson good on the run around, Farrell went to Walker, Walker found Rayner, Rayner got the first kick through and then added another one. Mackay was on the chase. You'll be able to spot him on the big screen. He's the big bald head there on the 20-metre line. Was it out of play? It wasn't. Well, they've moved this fixture to the Saturday because of Euro 2000 tomorrow, and you won't see a better bit of kicking than that. Hash the first one and then comes back inside around the corner. Oh, that's the stuff of miracles. First of all, comes off Eager's boot. Oh, that's wonderful stuff. Mackay, completely unopposed, picked the ball up, dived to the line. And that's a try. Now, big screen. Try for the Rhinos, and it's game for the Rhinos. And he has. And Dean Lance is a happy, happy man. Rightly so. And there must be only a matter of seconds remaining. 20 points to 12 to the Rhinos. The game's in the bag. Davis, Mackay collects it, does well to stay in from touch. This is Harris coming across field, finds Farrell on the drop off, still going. They'll complete this set of 6, there's 17 seconds remaining. This is Andy Hay, he takes it up to the halfway line, 9 seconds remain. Jackson to Harris, dummies to Senior, takes the tackle himself, and that's it. That's the game for the Rhinos. 20 points to 12, they've done the double over the Tigers. There's one game to come, and as Morgie says, I'm pretty certain this will be a game in the playoffs. Disappointment again for the Tigers.
Put a lot of effort in, done a lot of defending this second there, but to be fair, Leeds probably better team.
So the final score, 20 points to 12, the Rhinos take the spoils.